Hey everybody!
Hola, welcome back.
Welcome! We are in town doing stuff, finding people.
Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it. I'm driving today, or driving this episode. So we're just going to see where we go and where we get to. This is where you get them multiple click, 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 click. Is it tab that gives me my Witcher sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, there's something on the corner there. Oh no, we've investigated that before.
We have. It's a bit of a loop, which is nice. So,
Okay, that person's new. If you want to talk to them.
Who are you? You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one?
Yes? Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
You
She
certainly
doesn't
are.
really want to be disturbed that much.
Yeah, well, too bad. We're the cops.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Should we ask that? Shouldn't it work?
Sure, why not be a
Also-
dick? Yeah.
Are you leaning into this now too?
I'm trying.
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
I'm a policeman. I want to imagine we're saying it like that. Like, I'm a working class woman. We're like, I'm a policeman.
I have a job.
I know you are.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the book stand.
Should we just watch it? I feel like that's a good technique
Okay,
sometimes.
yeah.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug.
We're
for all
definitely
the
not
work
giving her a
she's done
hug.
for mankind.
That's fucking weird.
I don't want to, but also, I'm not going to. Maybe your husband is missing.
Sure.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
You don't really know where your husband is. Yeah.
Yes, but... I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
I'm laughing because even Kim's calling us out.
It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And we're shining this torch in her face as well.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
Suit yourself then. I don't really care if your husband.
Hang on. I feel like this might be leading somewhere.
Oh.
I'm basing this simply because most people do know where their partners are at any given time. You know, like in a day.
Like, you might
You'll
not
be
know
like-
exactly, but you're like, they're at work.
They should be at work or they'll be at home. So I'm just kind of a bit weirded out that she's like, I don't know, he could be out drinking, he could be at work, he could be at home. That's just a little bit like, is it a weekend? It's not a weekend.
I mean, it's not any of our business, but it is intriguing.
It's intriguing, so that's why I kind of want to push a little bit
So
more.
shall we push then? I can
Yeah,
totally help
yeah.
you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
Maybe your children are missing?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Ooh.
So where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
Yeah.
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
Ooh. Do we want to ask that?
Yeah, top one.
They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Imagine you're browsing some books.
And this
some
pop just like
dickbag
hovering over your shoulder.
with the light in your eyes. It's like, where's your husband?
Where are your kids?
Are they smoking?
What an asshole.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
Yeah.
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
We're asking them to describe them.
We have to. We're stuck.
We're stuck in this conversation. And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out, something to make identifying a little easier, because we're going to identify
This
them.
is creepy.
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Shamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party.
I kind of want to say this.
Yeah.
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
Should we ask about the cockatoo?
No, I feel like that's pushing it too far.
You don't want to give her a hug.
No.
Okay, well, that's all.
The woman before you nods and returns to
Okay.
all
Well,
right.
I feel like that was all useful information.
Sure.
I don't know why it
going.
was useful information. Is that a bottle? Can we pick that up?
Where?
No? Oh, no.
Oh, but in here maybe.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind,
it.
be vigilant.
I mean, I feel like
fuck
kicking
you.
things sometimes hurts us, so I'm a
Oh,
little bit
shit. No.
worried about that. But, do whatever you want.
I want to. Fuck you. Oh. Did it hurt us?
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Now I have empathy for a fucking mailbox. Fuck.
Your toes suffer damage. It hurts.
Momo feels vindicated.
I am vindicated.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
Should we rub our toes and
I
say you
feel
think
like
so?
that, yeah.
You think it was cool?
I don't.
Can we pat it now?
Yeah.
Good mail delivery box. See, now we've made it up to it.
Okay. I feel better now.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulation.
I feel like this mailbox is going to dig at me and then you.
I was only saying that because we kicked it first.
Shut.
Fuck me, guys. All right, what are we doing now?
I don't know, but I'm having a great time. Oh, we're going to go talk to the smoking guy, which is all the way back around here.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is a good time. We're going to have to cut some of those peaks out of us laughing. That audio is
Yeah.
a mess.
Oh, what's on the middle of the ground there? Did that light up for a second? No, sorry, it must have been Kim's outline.
I'm just holding.
Tab.
I'm going to go in this way. Because that's the way we came out, right? That was
Okay.
highly enjoyable, I have to say.
So
Very much
how
so.
the fuck do we get upstairs?
Let's try this door. It's not the right one, but
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
I don't want to knock on people's doors until I've spoken with them. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm supportive of that.
So, what are our options? That was where we came. Was that balcony? Exit.
Yeah, maybe try that. Doesn't really make any sense, but that's
Doesn't.
okay. Oh. Hey! Okay.
What's this?
Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires.
Give me some money.
Yeah, 15 cents.
Get in shift just a little. Someone's watching with them, and then
That was the person that was watching before, presumably.
actually, let me add this. Oh, have we got our crowbar on?
Here we do.
Ah, we're so rich. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. What's this? Give me this. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus.
Okay.
Can't say that this weather is good for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are all
This
things
is
that require a lot of
this one probably, eh?
dryness.
29,
We need 28, right? What's our thought?
30. So it's this one. I thought, thank you. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track, and complete silence. Whoever lives there isn't home. Let's do this. This is him.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Interesting.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
She could be lying.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
We're going to hurt ourselves with knocking.
No one answers.
She did say he's there in the evenings.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
He looks around, taking in the cold
We should
air.
return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Why tomorrow?
It's okay, then what do you mean?
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory.
Sounds good.
Tomorrow 9 p.m. right here. Apartment number 28. Good.
Oh my gosh,
let's
we
go.
should...
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him.
Let's go knock on the other doors. Honestly,
Okay.
who's home?
Remember, tomorrow, he's probably gone for today.
Unless you want to, like, actually wait until we've talked to him.
Yeah. I'm just going to see how far we can get.
Oh, we want those bottles.
Yeah, I'm going to see if we can... Is this the way through? Is this that's a wall?
No, that's all up in the,
Ah. Now we've got our
remember-
bag. We can head back there at some point.
Yeah, and so people said you should go back with your crowbar equipped. Did they mean to the container that we tried to get into?
Did we
or
try that? No.
Do
Sorry, I'm just going to knock on some doors while you chat.
okay.
Oh. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. I don't know that we... Whoa. Holy shit.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. What? Is it just like the basement or something? This is someone's house. Oh, no, it's just a bathroom. Ah, we need that.
Yes.
Oh. Alcohol, Commodore Red. Gives 1 to physique and neg 1 tomorrow. Well, if we fight what's his face, we might get drunk, take our shirt off because we've got that buff
And then
now.
punch him in the face. Yeah, I
'cause
love
then
it.
we'll have +3 to physique.
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Interesting.
These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Moss crawls on these bathroom tiles. Actual moss. What's in here? Yes.
People leaving coins everywhere.
It's
Weird, but
amazing.
I'm appreciative of it also.
All right, so are we not going to knock on these doors right now?
I feel like it doesn't do any harm to leave it, right?
Okay.
So I mean, if you really want to do it, I won't stop you, but
Let us leave it. Okay, well that was cool. I enjoyed
so we
that.
could try going back up
Yes, and now that
to
we've
where
got
that
the crowbar,
container is.
remember we have that little room that we went through. The fuck?
I think we've tried that before, and it was like you don't have a key for it.
Do I need to go back around this way? Is that what that is? Okay. Well, I'm going to romp around while we chat. Remember there was that little room with like a filing cabinet and stuff, and we couldn't get the drawer open? So
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
give that
yeah.
a go as well. What do you reckon?
Or did we try that with the pry bar?
Good question.
I can't remember.
Let's give it another go. I keep saying this. At some point, it would be good for us to check a couple of things. 1, our time-restricted quests. 2, the things that we need to recheck, our white checks. That's it.
Yeah. And then we also know we need to talk to the lorry drivers.
Yes. I like the soundscape.
Yeah.
Come on, bud.
Yeah, this is that weird bit where it's like better to just let them figure it out because
When I tried to do it myself, it was terrible.
yeah.
Can I get around from here? Isn't that the new... Do I have to jump again? I don't have to jump again.
No, we don't. We shouldn't have to jump. Maybe we have to come in through a different way.
Maybe it's down the bottom now.
How did we come out when we came back again?
Yeah, I could have sworn it was...
Maybe it was out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. What if I
Because
click here?
Evrart did give us a pass to get back in again.
That's right. So maybe... Okay, well, fuck it. We'll go down there. And let's not forget to look at bottles on the way, eh?
Yeah. Well, that's part of the reason why I wanted to go back up there, because there was that
Yes.
pile of our own, like, bottles of...
Oh, Kuno's back. Is he gone? I don't know.
He was not gone. It's just a little bit hard to see.
Every so often you gotta check your Witcher sense. That guy, he's a dick. I think we should sell what we got so far. What do you reckon? From the Frida.
Sure, if you want.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert the bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Okay. Now we're unburdened by bottles.
Can we be overburdened in this game?
Overburdened. You know, I do wonder. That guy, he's a plant.
Yeah. So can we just walk in the door? That's my question.
Great question. Yeah. Yeah, great
okay.
call. Oh, this room. See, it was the one at this.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Locked. Okay, it's locked. Alright.
The drawer slides.
But we can get out. I think there is a door here.
Somewhere there is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. It just doesn't come out the top.
That's confusing, but sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So can we pick up our bottles?
Can we?
Surely we can pick up our bottles.
No.
Maybe we need to have the bag equipped?
I think we. Oh, maybe we. Yes, that's a great. What character? No.
The bag. The satchel.
No, that's not what we wanted. Tools? Is it a tool? I want the crowbar out now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, sweet. Okay, so they actually highlight differently. That's 30 whole stands. Yeah!
Well, it might get us, I don't know, another night at some point.
That 30 cents is going to
Is
be
there
the
more
thing
bottles
that
up here?
saves
Oh, we're
us.
going to go to the,
Yeah, the container.
yeah, the intriguing.
It was either the container or I think there was like a
Ugh.
alarming autosaves. Either that or there was just like a little box that
There
we
was a
stumbled
box.
across
You're
somewhere.
back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
That is also locked, so we need a rhetoric.
What if you just click open the door? What happens?
You're back before you attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions.
Okay, never mind. Okay, cool. So
You're
it was
right,
just
there
a
was
thing on the
box.
ground,
No, yes.
but I don't know where it is. I can't
around
for the
here
life of me remember. Oh, there's cents. How did we miss that? Does that mean money keeps appearing in the game? If it does, I'm
Probably
really
we
happy
just
about
missed it.
that.
This, you're right. Look at that. Now it's blue, because we've got the pry bar. Half-light!
What
Gloves.
is this? I need to see it.
So whatever we're wearing at the moment has a minus to half-light, I'm pretty sure, yeah. From items.
Okay.
This is
But
the
I think it's got a
threatened people.
plus to something as well. The gloves that we've
Oh,
got
the class had +1. The gloves that we've got on. No, the ones we just got.
So, see those?
Were
Yeah.
interfacing.
Yeah.
So we could put on +1 to half-light. What is interfacing?
I think it's like picking shit up without like making yourself sick or whatever.
Oh, I feel like that's probably still good.
Maybe we should double check that though, so that I'm not selling fibs.
What interfacing is? Let's find it. Yeah. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. I do think that one's a good
Yeah.
one.
Also, as someone pointed out, what was it? Things have to be is it 3 or 4 before they start being effective?
Yeah. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Do you want to talk to Evrart? We're back up here.
Oh, we should take the quest. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Evrart, we've changed our minds. Quote unquote.
Maybe save it before you talk to him.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't want to sit in your seat, thanks.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time,
Thank
since
you.
you've already sat on that chair.
I don't think we should say the top one. That would be really bad.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
I think it was
I'm-
number 2
I'm
because he
reconsider-
wants us to go pressure someone, right?
That's right. I'm reconsidering opening that door that you asked me to open. Perhaps it'll help me somehow.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Great.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
Hang on a second. That's not the water gates, is it? Because that could really screw us over if we open that too soon.
Why?
Because we need to talk to the lorry drivers. But I might be confusing two different gates.
Yeah, because isn't that the... That's... What am I trying to say? Isn't that the bridge at the other end that the lorry drivers can't get across?
Yeah, I'm just not sure because of the wording that's being used.
Well, we can always go talk to the lorry drivers first. We can take this.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Should we tell... Because we told her that we met him.
Yeah, and he knows everything, right?
Yeah, I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see.
Oh.
I hope you're getting along.
Sure.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Sure.
His eyes.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting observation.
Just pals?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martin 8. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
This guy's
Whoa.
so...
That's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
I told Joyce that I met you. I kind of like being so upfront that people think you're scheming. Do you know what I mean?
I do quite like the idea of asking him what happened to the previous negotiator.
Oh! What happened to Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Yeah, number one.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you like an ally? Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a slur.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Okay, I told Joyce that I met you.
It's perfectly okay. Even if you've told her everything we've talked about, it's absolutely fine.
I feel like he's lying.
I think so too.
I don't want to say number 4. We could maybe say number 5?
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
I've set up
He's
a gauntlet.
such a slime.
I've set up a gauntlet. This is part of your job now.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
Yep, I'm a bit nervous about saying that, but if you want to say it, go
I'm
ahead.
just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
The emotion that I have when I think of you, Evrart, is like as if I had just crawled out of a barrel that was filled with slime. I'm
I agree.
trying
I
not
agree.
to gag while I get it off me. That is how I feel.
But I also, like, I like how you said, like, in terms of, like, being so open with people that they think you're scheming.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, like, similar but sort of to opposite effect. I'm like, let's be really friendly with everyone and just be
Yeah.
like, hey, we're best friends. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll help you. I'll help her. I'm helping everybody.
We're
and,
not-
like,
we're nothing here.
taking everything he's saying about how we're all pals, like,
At face value?
At face value.
Yeah, I love
to
that.
the point where they think that we're kind of just a bit simple.
Yes.
But I don't know if we'll have that opportunity.
No, I
but
love this. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to say this, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent
I'm
organization.
glad I have your blessing.
Yeah. Great.
Cool.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
I
Perfect.
feel like he's trying to reverse psychology us.
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
Glad. Thanks, Evrart.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
I think that's
We're
enough.
done.
Let's
We're
go.
done. Okay, cool.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just
Ooh, did he just call us part of the Union?
Is that what Debardeur means?
Wasn't it the Tibedeer's Union?
Oh, I don't know.
I could have got that wrong. Anyway.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Well, we've found some gloves.
I'm not quite sure because we need to wait till we see what's his face.
Let's go talk to the lorry people.
Let's talk to lorry people. Is a great idea. Let's do that now. And there's a wee bit of a shortcut.
And we need to now do this thing for Evrart, where we open a door.
Yes, but we want to speak to the lorry drivers first, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool.
I want to check on some of those white checks. I'm quite keen on doing that. Maybe that'll be next episode, though. Let's go! Oh, he did say speak with this guy. But I think...
Is that Manana?
Manana?
So,
See.
how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means.
Oh.
Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Was nice enough. I don't know. None of these are right.
Yeah, one I think is the safest thing to say.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. We can grab the key at least from him. We don't have to go do the thing.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Evrart, you said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel.
I
I was hoping you could tell me.
was hoping you could tell me, yeah.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Sorry, the top one is. I saw an opportunity. I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. Whatever the fuck that is. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons, which is the truth, but I kind of like going a little bit off the cuff on one of these top ones. Maybe this one?
Yeah. Make it sound like we're here for the union and we definitely don't think the union's bad.
Yeah, I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too.
Achievement
Thanks.
unlocked. Biggest communism builder.
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our
That's the one you were just
organization
trying
is
to
what you
open
call
before.
compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
That's also what.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task?
Yeah.
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He takes a big sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Evrart.
Right.
Who he is
Oh,
and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
I want to ask
About the Hardy Boys?
Yeah, but I want to ask why he's striking first.
Yeah.
This one was already there, but he might. Yeah. Anyway, we'll do this, then the Hardy Boys. So why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or... Okay, how large a share would you like? Okay, economy stuff, I get it. I wanted to... how
Maybe
about,
the top one?
Wait, so not wages or pensions or...
This stuff, they already covered.
I don't want to say shouldn't you be grateful. These are all weird.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here have. Well, that doesn't matter. That's just...
basic. Yeah.
Well, if people
I'm
don't have a
okay
lot,
with 2.
at least you got benefits. That's something. I'll say that, but shouldn't you be grateful? You've got more than most people here, and it's like when most people here don't have much at all.
Yeah, they'd be
the
like
baseline
saying, I only cut off one of your feet instead of 2, like the other guy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm still not grateful that you
No.
cut off one of my feet.
It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place.
Okay. How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
A board that
This
size can't
seditious
do
talk
anything.
sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're
That is not
That's
what
not
communism
communism
is. Maybe the top one, because we're trying to bring communism back.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
So it says, but the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist? Or right on, brother. Or you shouldn't take what's not. Well, I'm not going to say that.
I think we should say the top one. We're trying to
I
bring
have
communism
nothing
back.
against communists. They are honorable boyaderos.
He takes a swig.
They
from
have
his
good
glass.
analysis.
Okay, cool. I clicked that fast.
But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
Fair enough.
He knows who he is, firmly grounded, has no need to reinforce or elaborate his political identity to himself or others.
Guess I understand then.
I like the bottom one though.
It sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one. Yeah, we're in.
See, I am primarily a lazy person.
He looks very amused as if thinking about some private joke or mystery. Fabulous.
Okay, cool.
The boss man Evrart. What can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world,
Well, this is interesting because, you know how there is the sort of scale of corruption and countries fall in different places on that scale. And Aotearoa, New Zealand is, it's not that it's zero corruption, but it's little. So it's interesting. I think about the worldview you have if you live in a place that is very corrupt, because you just expect that people are.
Yeah.
Whereas
And it's not
we don't.
necessarily considered like a moral failing to be corrupt. It's just like, hey, it's just a system that we're working in here.
I mean, I think it depends on like how corrupt you are and what type of corruption you engage in, right?
Yeah.
But there is certain stuff that people will just let slide.
And it is interesting how, like I think slide's quite a good word, because corruption is one of those things where once it begins, it's really tricky to stop. Because things like, once the police are corrupt, then you can't call the police to stop corruption, right? Once the journalists are corrupt, then you can't
Once
fall
your
back.
politicians are.
Fall back on like, well, if the cops aren't going to do anything, then maybe we can like out people in the press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't enact laws because your politicians are corrupt. And like,
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I think certain types of corruption, people in some places are willing to let slide because that is the way. I just think it's interesting how that molds your view of it.
Yes. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say there was also people who live in corrupt systems think it's I think it's naive for you to, A, think that people aren't corrupt, and B, like believe in things not being corrupt. 'Cause you're like,
Yeah,
you know?
trying to kind of push a non-corruption ethos within
Yeah.
a corrupt system. People are just like roll eyes, like you're not going to get any forward traction
Yeah.
if you try and pretend the system's different than what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so also I think people aren't shocked when they're like, it comes out that someone's corrupt. They're like, yeah.
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 Yeah. I reckon we should say number one because
Okay.
I want to like make people be aware that he's stealing from the workers.
That just seemed lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Right, that's one way to
Okay,
view it.
Sure.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Oh, there you go. That's an interesting take.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
All right.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation. This is interesting to me because this gives us a view, his view on the world, the wider world.
Yeah.
And because we don't have a fucking memory, we don't actually.
We're
have
kind of reliant on other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
I can understand that, my friend.
It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Is he? Really?
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Maybe
Maybe
I'm a
I'm
boy.
a boyadero.
No,
But what if?
What if?
no.
Oh.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be.
Okay, great.
An
So
endless torrent of time.
we'll ask him about the Hardy Boys now.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group.
Oh.
A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Oh, I thought they were actually part of the union, or they're hired by the union. They probably told us this.
I thought they were part of the union too. So that's interesting that he said that they're independent.
They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Evrart's law.
Yeah.
But really, they're just like you.
Any idea who killed? I'm going to ask him now.
He's not going to tell us.
He's
that.
not, but I'm going to ask him.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Fuck it. I'm gonna
Sure, why
ask.
not?
The
Yeah.
Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbours.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed out.
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that
Ooh.
mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Yeah, so that nobody's really hiding that the union did it.
Not really.
It's just a matter of why.
Well,
And can we gather enough evidence to arrest somebody?
yeah.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Okay. I do like drama because it's helping us detect lies. It will also help us lie ourselves.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Thanks. Good talking to you. Gotta run. That was good. I'm glad we
Yeah.
had a chat with him. So next we're gonna go chat with some
Lorry drivers,
Lorry
see if we can get any
drivers.
more info out of them.
blah, 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 blah. Not that guy because he's a plant. Was there someone in there? Or did we just
I don't
look
think
at?
there was anybody in
The
there.
lorry's stuck in the traffic jam. This
I think we established that that one was owned by the racist.
Oh yes, you're right. So this guy.
We haven't talked to that person.
What's this? Have we looked at this yet? Este money.
What's
the
up?
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Steal the photograph.
I was going to say she high
No,
as a
I don't
kite,
mean
maybe.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? That's rude, isn't it? There's also... No, that's even more rude.
I'm okay with 1 or 3.
I'm going to go with Grandma.
Okay.
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail
All right,
to reach
fuck it.
her.
We're going to go with the snapping fingers.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Let's snap them twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
I did wonder if she was high.
Oh, maybe.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
She adds with contempt. Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Which one?
Where else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro.
That sounds amazing.
Until you came along, that is.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Who is Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
She shows us a photograph in the lavish amber frame. We take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Yes.
Amazing.
Sounds great.
This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later. You can feel it.
All right.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured up.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young.
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear.
Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
She's saying I'm a different person.
Do you think?
I think that's what she's saying, but
Okay. Yeah.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
unless they're just memories of a movie or something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
I think you're right that she's high as fuck.
I mean, it says, let's ask the soles of the boots one.
Do we want to try and butter her up a little bit first by maybe asking some of these sooner questions?
We can, but it doesn't seem to make a difference when we've done that in the past. Like, we try and buttery people up and it just brings us back.
Well, sometimes it has.
You reckon?
Like just before when we were talking to the lady, we asked her another question and we
Oh,
got
yeah.
a +1.
What I still... Oh, that's usually when we have a check, though.
That's true. Yeah.
So let's ask. I still don't really understand this boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, You need to listen to On the Western Plain.
What is that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws
I did
her
not
body
see.
in Margaret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Should we just nod solemnly? A beautiful song. But that is not where I thought that was going.
I think we should say the top one because we both feel the same way.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down
could've
by
just
man
left.
or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
He could have just left her. He could have just dumped her. Not literally. Figuratively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I want to ask her this before I
Okay.
you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to
Absolutely
her.
not. I want to ask her everything, Kim.
What the fuck?
So he doesn't think she's the smuggler.
Oh. But she might know something.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Oh.
Let's change the subject.
He doesn't want us to be...
Dragged into like talking
Drugs.
about drugs. Yeah.
A pale dream is what it is.
Should we ask about the soles of the boots now?
Sure.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
Please help me out here.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
What? Yeah. Also,
Yeah, he's also a murderer, so you know.
But also, Raphael / Harry here is, I don't know. Fair enough. You can rag on at him if you like.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now, the other one, please.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There is no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts down her foot. I reckon it's Elizabeth, the lawyer, is the last person potentially in the...
And the what?
So the reason why we're looking at her shoes is because we're looking for the odd sole, right?
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right. I think
potentially
it was
Elizabeth.
the lawyer. Yeah.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
Should we just ask about
Yeah.
the coronation?
It was. And then it was no more. And I was no longer holding my father's hand. He was no longer descending the stairs in Ryle. The crowd had gone silent. Perhaps it was another Sheriff who came and woke me up, looking at my boots, asking questions. Or perhaps it was one of the others in this carnival. I don't remember.
As she says carnival, she gestures to the empty square with the statue and the machines.
So we're going to tell Kim that she's not the odd soul. These are not the boots that made the prince.
I could have told you that from just looking at them.
Yes, but we got
The
to
size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what's in there?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
I don't think I do know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think I do.
Of course you don't.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs. We're in.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary. No drugs can compare.
What is the adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Oh.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
I don't actually want to get us hyped, but I do want to ask her, where could I get my hands on an experience like that?
Okay.
If you don't know,
Okay.
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal.
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Maybe the top one?
Okay.
who the fuck is Evrart?
The union boss.
Ah, and what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hound.
So we just want to ask her.
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
Let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Okay. How can you not know what you're hauling on your own lorry?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat. And the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
Dunno. That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
Okay. We're going to conclude. I think we're done with this conversation, don't
If
you?
you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Ah.
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
I
She's
don't
like-
think it's him.
No, she's like, whoever. That guy over there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, sure, whatever. Let's go.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Yes.
Yeah, but hey, we
Yes,
got
go.
some XP.
Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesque.
Okay, that was actually good to... Now, I know Kim wasn't enthralled.
There's a
thrilled.
crate down there that we haven't investigated.
That one. About what we... Ooh. It's +2 to physical instrument.
That could be useful.
+1 to physical instrument. I think it might be better if we just...
What have we got on at the moment?
+1 to drama. I do like drama. That could be good to put on
Put
if
on.
we fight.
Yeah.
We are getting a bunch of stuff that leads me to think we should be fighting. Because we've got a whole lot of...
I mean, there's no should in this game, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, I like the idea of us having different outfits for different activities.
Yeah, for sure.
You can, like, swap
Including
them in and
fighting.
out.
What's this? We've already looked at these. Okay, get over here somehow.
Okay, so, should we try talking to the racist again?
Yeah, that might be... Oh, this is the skinny smoking guy.
Yeah, I don't think it's him, because he specifically said he had a bunch of, clothes.
The lorry driver was evasive.
He was evasive.
The racist dude, so we can have a chat with him. Fuck, we're getting rich now.
Looking for something?
Whoa. Do we want to give him the racist mug?
Sure.
I found this mug in the trash. Is it yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Oh dear.
Gross. Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
You can have it if you tell us about what you're
He
hauling.
doesn't live in Martinez.
I don't know what argument.
Yeah, I don't know what that argument
Well,
is.
let's
but
ask.
Let's ask.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
He spits on the ground.
Okay.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all.
We should have saved it before
You
this.
might
We
want
should
to
have.
change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I get it. Someone has to. We're trying to butter him up, right?
We are. Hey, it's raining. Check it out.
Oh yeah.
Little speckles.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people
No.
don't want to
No,
accept
it really hasn't. You're
Also-
reading the wrong books, my
I was gonna say
friend.
books. You've read books, have you? Okay, that's correct.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
I reckon number 2.
I was going to say, what else have you thought up? Okay, yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
And?
And I was going to say, this is... So... No, I don't know if we really want to unpack this because it's like a terrible racist rabbit hole. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's just like a conspiracy theory stacked on another conspiracy
Yeah,
theory, all in
which
a trench coat.
I feel
right?
like unpacking it is kind of giving credence to
Yeah,
it. So
yeah,
let's
yeah.
just... Okay.
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too.
Oh,
They're
don't
on
be
the
a dick to
precipice
Kim.
of cultural victory.
Say nothing?
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing
Oh,
races.
gosh.
Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
We can tell him to go fuck himself. Or we can say we'd like to talk about something else. I feel like but we've got Kim standing next to us.
I know, it's tricky, because on one hand, like, if it were just us, I would say that. But we are specifically trying to get information out of him. I don't want to say we can get down with the racism.
You want to say number 3?
Yeah, but I understand if you're really opposed to that.
Yeah, can we just tell him to fuck himself? Let's go.
Okay.
Don't push your luck, runt.
Oh, you're right.
What did you think was going to happen?
Looking for something,
Oh, there we
runt?
go.
Come to tell me
That's
to
what we know.
fuck off again?
Come to tell me to fuck off again? He's not happy with us.
Well, sorry, I don't care if a racist is mad at me.
Well, I'm just saying we have to get the information, Issa. We're allowed to lie.
Yeah. You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
I don't think we should ask that.
Should we
try asking that? Like, I think we screwed ourselves by saying fuck off to him.
Well, we could go through that question line and see what happens.
What happens if we ask him again what he's hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo you're supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Yeah, that's right.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
He loses his patience for explaining it.
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko-picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
Oh, so they grow apples in Grad?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
You keep saying this word, what does it mean?
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk. Those degenerates from Grad.
I might just...
So it's an ethnic slur.
Wait, this is interesting because yeah, you'd be like, so it's an ethnic slur. The top one is interesting, like when you're actually faced with people who are spouting off shit, being like, oh, so what do you actually mean by that?
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. It's kind of a, like, you get people to say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovic someone. Low self-esteem those guys have. Mind you, they look Occidental, but they're not really like us.
So it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
Can I see the apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
He looks at you with a strange glint in his eyes.
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
What's your stance on drugs, or what are the rights and privileges of a lorryman?
Yeah, I feel like he'll just go on another racist rant, but sure.
The rights and privileges?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Yeah.
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So you're in the Carters Guild?
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter.
I'm just going to ask him this. He's mad
Sure.
at us anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on his cigarette.
Why not?
Why not?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
He's got
They
a
know they
racist
can't
take
beat
for
us in a
everything.
fair
I know,
fight.
it's pretty amazing.
So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow.
Uh-huh.
It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage.
Maybe 3?
Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Rivershore, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other communiers have left. Have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like
Kuno
ass
knows
cancer.
something.
Oh, let's go ask Kuno. We're not this episode. We're aware.
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a
This
good
guy's accent
debate
is all over the
about
place.
genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
It sounds like someone with an English accent and not and like a
Like putting on an accent, he loses
on a
it
French accent?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, fair enough.
Since you
We know
left,
how hard it is
I
to do
haven't had
accents.
anyone to
yeah,
talk
we can't
to.
talk. Okay.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
Okay, if it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Yeah.
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
That's
the
one
shopkeeper
selling-
guy.
Shall I? Oh wait, the vendor south of here. That guy's a lorry driver.
Yeah.
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Oh,
Ah.
His tribe are natural liars. It's
Jeepers
in their
creepers.
blood.
this guy's pretty
He's your
fucking
man, all right.
intense.
100%.
It's kind of wild how, like, you know how you get so used to your own bubble? Like,
And this is not.
there's
it
a
at
part
all.
of me that's
Yeah.
like, nobody talks like this. And then I'm like, wait, there are people that talk like this, but
we just don't see them.
yeah.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
I guess we pay Sealang a visit. Then.
It's good to know that he's a lorry driver, though. That's
Yeah.
really useful information.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Okay, we're done. Thanks.
He said he grins, contented with himself. So he's like, haha, I've put the cops off, and now they're interested in a foreigner.
That's right. Well, that's all we have time for. I think
I
we
think
still
he's
got some-
still a suspect.
I do too.
In my mind.
And I think we did get some good information out of it, even though I pissed him off.
Yeah, yes.
I still think
yes,
we got
yeah,
some good info.
yeah.
So, All is not lost.
All is not lost. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I still think he's my highest suspect.
I agree.
I'm
not gonna talk to him now.
Because it specifically was like he doesn't want to know what he's carrying. So even though he's anti-drugs, you know, like people who have those sorts of belief systems often have contradictory beliefs at the same
Sure, they
time.
do. Well, he was smoking, literally, as he was talking to us.
Yeah. So
I'm just going to leave us here so we can talk to this guy. We can also talk to the smoking guy, the guy just up
Yeah.
top.
and then we should talk to Kuno.
We should definitely talk to Kuno. I reckon Kuno knows.
Kuno's gonna crack this case wide open,
Kuno's
whether
gonna
he
crack-
likes it or not.
Yeah. He's going to be a honorary officer by the end of this. Fuck.
He'll be so mad.
He's so pleased with himself. He will be pleased, but also he won't want it publicly known.
Yeah.
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 Friends, I hope you had a good time romping around with us.
Yeah. As always, let us know if there's something really obvious that we've missed.
Or somewhere you want us to investigate.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye.